October.
All right, here we go. We're on short periods today because of the night's way, so we're going to have to move through this quickly. We're talking about pairs of angles. Yesterday, we talked about 3 different types of angles, individual angles. What were they? Nope. Not an angle.
Oh, angles.
Angles.
Right obtuse and acute.
Say again, I'm sorry.
Right obtuse and acute.
And a right angle was?
An angle that has 90 degrees.
Good. Acute was?
An angle that's less than 90 degrees, and obtuse is an angle.
Wait, less than 90 degrees but greater than?
0.
0, because no negative angles. Okay, and then obtuse?
Is bigger than 90.
But less than?
180.
180. And we hinted about a 180 degree angle today, which is called a straight angle. We don't deal too much with that, but you should be able to recognize that a line would be a straight angle. Okay? Today we're going to start pairing up angles and getting 5 different pairs of angles. So you've got individual angles, acute, right, obtuse, and pairs of angles. With pairs of angles, they will have relationships. You're going to have to be able to recognize those relationships and understand them more so than just memorize them. Okay, so first things first, adjacent angles. What does the word adjacent mean? Next to each other. So they're 2 angles that are next to each other. Now, we can get picky. If you read that definition, it gets picky about sharing a common vertex, no common interior points. But it basically means just 2 angles next to each other. Angle PQR is adjacent to angle RQS. Does it tell you anything about the relationship of their measurements?
No.
No. What kind of angle does RQS appear to be?
Wait, no, acute.
Acute or obtuse?
Acute.
Acute. What kind of angle does PQR appear to be?
Obtuse. Wait, right. Right.
No.
Right.
There's a gray area there, right?
Yeah.
Could be obtuse, might be right, we're not sure.
No, yeah, it's obtuse for sure.
Oh, you're going with obtuse for sure?
Yeah, because I feel like
'cause
that.
you would bet your life on that?
Yes, it's not.
Whoa.
I would.
It doesn't have a box.
No.
Ooh. So just because it doesn't have a box, does it make it not right?
No.
Oh, so you're assuming that like it has to have a box to be right?
Not
Yeah,
always.
progressive. I mean,
Always? Not always.
Not always, but most of the time.
Most of the time, right. So if I wanted that to be a right angle, I'd have to put a little box in front of it. Or tell you it's a right angle.
Yeah, but if you
Beautiful.
just like,
I don't really know what that means, Jeff.
well, if it's not like this, because our angle's like this, but it's kind of like this.
Okay.
So.
All right, good. Angles number 2. Our most common pair of angles we will use all year long are called vertical angles. I have 2 lines that intersect, and they form 4 angles. We talked a little bit about this yesterday when we were dealing with rays. The angles across from each other are called vertical angles. So like it says, angles 1 and 3 are vertical, and angles 2 and 4 are vertical. Akira, what appears to be the relationship between angles 1 and 3? Other than that, their relationship and their measurements.
Oh, they're cute.
Good. Anything else? They appear to be equal, right? We'll prove that or disprove that later. 2 and 4 then, both obtuse. Do those also appear to be equal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But we'll come back to that later. That's 2 down, 3 to go. Number 3, a linear pair. Linear because it forms a line. Pair because there's 2 of them. This is one possibility that you'll see a linear pair. However, a more common scenario would be something like this. I've got a line, and then all of a sudden shooting up off the line is a ray. Let's call this angle 7 and angle 8. 7 and 8 would form a linear pair. They're adjacent angles that form a line. Sean, what appears to be the relationship in the measurements between, let's say, 7 and 8?
They're like next to each other.
Good. Anything else?
they share a line.
Good. Anything else?
No.
Are they equal?
No.
How do you know that?
Because one of them is obtuse and one of them's acute.
Perfect. Anything else?
No.
Jock.
Jock?
Sorry, I went French there for a second. Jack,
They're adjacent?
we got that already.
Okay.
You got anything else?
7 and 8. Oh wait, they're a linear pair. The 7 and 8.
Good. Anything else?
They have a stem. They're both like
They have a stem. What is it, an apple?
no, like a line shaped thing, but not really a line. Well, like what is a line?
Ray.
No, they're vertical. They're vertical.
No. Okay.
They equal 180.
I know what you mean. You're just saying it wrong.
Oh, yeah, 8 and 7 added together equal 180.
Perfect. Okay. 7 plus 8 has to equal 180. Why?
Because the line is 180.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
So it
If we
something
take,
else for us?
If you take out this, it kind of looks like similar. Like if you take out that, it looks like that. That's like,
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So is that a thing or no?
No, but I mean it is now because you brought it up. Yeah. So if you erase half of that picture, it looks like the picture in red. Astute observation, my friend. Excellent. 2 more. After we do an example, find the measurement of x and then find the measurement of angle CAT. Go. Don't be bashful about busting out those calculators.
They are equal. Cat is also equal. They're equal. They're equal. These are equal. Yes. Yeah, they're equal. Yes, they're vertical. They're equal. Are all 4 of them equal? How are they not equal?
Because 2 of them are acute.
Wait! Oh, but if we do 180 minus, I get it. I get it. I got it. Thank you. I don't have my calculator instead, but I don't have it.
6.75. Wait, I have a battery.
Well, that's what you got to figure out, how you can find CAT. That's the
I've
trickiest
already
part of the problem.
Set them equal? Hot diggity. Good, good, good.
Calculator. Sean. And you pass me a calculator really quick. Wait, actually stop the cost of just like
Okay, we're under a little bit of a time constraint here, so I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit because we have 2 other angles. What are you going to do with those 2 angle measures? Good. Everybody that I walked around and saw set them equal to each other and you solve for x and you get a value of?
27 over
27 over 4 is 6.75.
Yes.
Okay. Then what? Now that's half of the battle. That's recognizing that we're dealing with vertical angles, and from what Akira told us, those appear to be equal, so you set them equal, solve for x, and you get x. Great. How do I find CAT? Ellie.
You have to do 180 minus the answer that you got from one of the sides because they're inseparable from together.
Oh, you can.
Beautiful. So just to reiterate, what she said is, you take the value of x and plug it in. Did you plug it in for 16x minus 20 or 12x plus 7? Not that it matters.
16x and x minus 20 and I.
And you found that that angle is how big?
What?
How big is that angle then?
Shoot, I forgot to add I forgot to do minus 20.
Somebody?
I don't have a
88. Okay. So then, as you said, 180 minus 88 tells us that angle CAT is 92
degrees.
degrees.
I did fancy.
Okay. Everybody good with the approach? Okay. But yeah. Oh, I was just going to ask that question.
Wait, hold on. What?
Ask your question again so everybody can hear you.
Like 88 degrees isn't out too.
Right. So if you look at my picture, 88 degrees for this angle and 92 for this angle, something's wrong.
You mixed it up?
Divided by 2.
No? The numbers are right. The solution is correct. This is an 88 degree angle, that's a 92 degree angle, but as Jacqueline recognized, I have an obtuse angle that has an acute measurement, and I have an acute angle that has an obtuse measurement. What do you trust? My picture or your numbers?
Your picture.
Always trust the numbers. Do not trust my pictures. Okay. I cheat.
Oh, you
I can't hear you.
Once you got 88,
Yeah, because we know that these two angles now are a linear pair, so they have to add up to 180. Question?
You understand to be logical and think about it.
Correct. Again, trust the numbers, not the pictures.
Numbers on pictures.
All right. Supplementary angles.
Oh, I've heard about these before.
What are they?
Wait, oh wait, sup? So it's like this, and then it's like that.
I
You remember sup? Yeah. Wait, no. Wait, no. Wait.
yeah.
It was like sup.
Yes.
Sup.
Stuff goes like that.
Oh.
And then compliments are just like,
Oh,
oh,
sup.
and what's the other one?
Complimentary.
Is this not South?
Yes. No, Miss Dimmitt.
I remember this. I don't remember.
What's wrong with you people?
I remember from 6th grade.
This became like going to the dance room. What does that mean?
Complimentary.
Okay, this I can't wait to hear. Go ahead. Wait, first of all, because we're recording, please tell me who's responsible for this travesty.
Wait, no.
Explain it quickly.
Okay,
We're gonna
so
time.
submarine angles. So back in the day, it was cool to like sup.
And that makes it one straight.
It's
Straight, they're 180.
It's 180.
Oh,
It's a complimentary. I'm giving you a compliment. So
I thought it was 90.
I remember this.
Can I repeat that back to you just to make sure I understand this travesty? So you're saying sup, you're like sup. So that's 180 degrees.
and then complimentary.
And then complimentary, this one, you give somebody a high five for a compliment and that's 90.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100.
I hate to admit it, but that's not horrible.
I know!
Oh,
Who's never been?
I remember that from 7th grade. I remember that.
That was not
What?
No, 7th and 8th.
That was
7th and 8th.
So after that
No, not from Zim. From
mishmash,
From Miss Marsh.
supplementary angles and two angles that add up to 180, complementary two angles that add up to 90. They don't need to be anywhere near each other. Opposite ends of the room, different sides of the paper, it doesn't matter. Linear pair, adjacent angles, they have to be next to each other. Supplementary and complementary, doesn't matter. So a 20-degree angle, any 20-degree angle is complementary to any 70-degree angle. Doesn't matter where they're located. Those are all 5 of our angles. That's the easy part. Yeah, we have a little bit of a word problem, which I'll show you in a second. After you get this
boy.
written down. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
That was like the most fun I've had in like a math class. So
No, but I
Yeah,
we're out of
Yeah,
here.
soft kids. Yeah, only soft kids would remember. No, come on.
What? What? Add up to 180, add up to 90. You don't have to write every single word on the thing.
Okay, I got it,
Are
I
you
got it.
copying the font too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ariel.
Okay, so we don't have the time to go through these problems. However, you can tell me how would you do this problem? Go, Taylor.
10x minus y plus 4x plus 3.
Perfect. Luca, how would you do that problem? The one on the right.
Right. You add them together. The 2x.
And?
They equal to 90.
Good, set them equal to 90. The two on the left are supplementary, the two on the right are complementary, because notice I got a box down there in the corner. Okay.
These are so bad.
This is so bad.
So.
You know what's going to happen? On Friday when you're taking a quiz, I'm going to look around and watch you take a quiz, and some of you are going to be like,
Not to bring that up.
But not me.
good. Okay, so let's go back to the problem from the homework. We had a problem where I gave you 54 degrees, and part of that 54 degree angle was x. And I asked how much is the other angle. The same thing happens here. If I have an angle x, that x has something called a supplement, and it has a complement. It's the angle that when you add to x gives you 90. So how big is the angle that I'm going to add to x to get 90? In other words, if that's x, how big is that?
90
Go.
minus x.
Good. That's called the complement. Okay. Next. If that's x, how big is the other angle?
Well, already
Beautiful.
180
minus x.
I already answered that one earlier.
Those are different.
Hold on, I'm not done. With that information of the angle being x, the complement being 90 minus x, and the supplement being 180 minus x, in a word problem like that, you're literally going to write down exactly what it says. The only difference is the same thing as equals. Okay. Day 6 for homework.
Adam. I knew it! That was the best best table. I knew it!
Don't get too excited,
What's
Chad.
up, punk? Living the dream.